Hi, and thanks for joining me again for my series, Nurture Your Personal Peace. This is video 2, and the title is Change Your Vocabulary, Change Your Path. Because words have power. Words are the tools that we use to navigate, understand, and influence the world around us and our life direction. So they're really powerful. They shape how we think. They impact attitudes and biases, and of paramount importance is the words we speak to ourselves affect our physical health. So we want to speak the words that support our health, because good health means we can enjoy life fully. So one person who talks specifically about this is Christiane Northrup, and she has a pet peeve about ageist language and the effect it has on people. And for an example, I'm too old to do this. Well, what do you think about this? I'm not climbing those stairs. After all, I'm 80 years old, or I shouldn't have to do physical exercise because after all, I've worked all my life and I'm 65 or something. I mean, putting themselves into a box with this languaging is what happens when people use this ageist language. And they're basically telling their body to deteriorate with these ageist phrases and beliefs that are insidious and particularly strong and critical when it comes to women, but aging in general, particularly in the Western world and the United States for sure. There isn't the respect and understanding and gracious honoring of aging people in many situations. Do not be one that puts yourself into a state of helplessness and hopelessness by buying in or speaking this ageist language, because it will deteriorate your quality of life, your physical health. Okay, that's my soapbox there. Also, Candace Pert, Molecules of Emotion, she was one of the first researchers to be successful in proving that molecules of emotions go all over the body. They affect every part of the body. They're not just, emotions aren't just in the head, they go to the digestive system, all over the body. So the words that we embrace create emotions that go to actions and on from there to make our lives. So once again, I'm laying the groundwork for the importance of being aware and noticing our languaging and gradually changing it, whether it takes sticky notes here and there or a timer on your phone, whatever it takes, studying and memorizing words that are more positive, replacing negatives with positive ones. Because words form our thoughts. They actually form our thoughts, as well as they reflect our thoughts when we're communicating, but they actually form them. So habitual negative words lead to negative thinking, which leads to less possibilities, and it compromises mental health. It fuels anxiety. It's just going in the wrong direction, downhill. Okay. Positive words, they boost motivation, they boost the mood, they lower anxiety and stress, of course, and breed calm. So this is great, because my first video was, from chaos to calm. So there are a lot of tools for that. Positive words are, a lot of them are described in the realm of what's called the growth mindset. Growth mindset trains us to be more resilient. And it's all about possibilities, change, and what are the possibilities. Some words we would use in our languaging would be, it's called solution focused or solution language, would be possibility, change, opportunities, success, empowerment, collaboration, um, goals, success, forward moving. It's openness and change and movement, pathways, empowerment, all in that realm. So putting those words in your sentences and in your conversation is really important. And to replace and reframe, which means changing the words in some sentences that are come out of us, they're very negative, or somebody else, you can reframe it in your own mind. For instance, if somebody is telling you, that went wrong, and this is a terrible situation, and it's really bad. I mean, it's really bad. Well, you can reframe that and say, this is a situation that's not good. Bring in a positive word, because the brain apparently, according to research, does not register not. It catches on to the last word in the sentence, a powerful word. So we can change the last word into something positive. It's not good would be better, instead of saying, oh, it's terrible, it's terrible, it's terrible. Or, oh, I have a problem and I'll never be able to do this because it's too much trouble, and on and on and on, whine. And one could say, you could change it in your own mind or respond in a way that said something like, well, it sounds like a challenge. And you're looking for a solution. So you've got challenge and solution in there. And it opens the mind to be creative. It dumbs down the stress and the anxiety, which allows the creativity and the resilience to flourish. So you can, by using not this, or that is so ugly, you can say, well, that is so not beautiful. Okay, you end with beautiful. So you've got the drift, I'm sure. And another thing is to add some words to the end of a sentence, and that would be, I didn't get a good grade on my driver's test, and I'm never going to pass it. And blah, 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 and you just reframe it. I haven't passed my driver's test yet. Okay? There's still the possibility, just not yet. The time wasn't right. But your mind knows, you're not telling your mind that you're a failure. You're telling that word says there are possibilities for my success later. You can say, I haven't been able to acquire a new car until now. I haven't been able to ace this test until now. And you can say, well, things are terrible. I don't like the way they're going, and I know that they will get better. You rephrase whatever, you end with the positive. Another thing, be kind to yourself. Have self-compassion. Talk to yourself kindly. I'll do better next time. Wow, this was just the first time. Wow, I learned a lot. It's always a win to remind yourself that life is a learning. Everything's a learning, no matter what it looks like from the outside. And looking back, that's why they say hindsight's 2020. So many times when we look back, things that we thought were terrible, you see why they fit in. And you go, wow, universe, that was brilliant. Not that you had a great time maybe during it. And be kind with yourself. I may not know the reason for this yet. So the possibility you will later. However, I'm going to deal with this with as much creativity and resilience as I can in this moment. So everything can be turned around. The words are so important. It's worth taking the time. Again, cease and desist from any ageist commentary. It is dangerous to your health. Do not do it. Identify the ageist things, the self-criticism, you know what I'm saying. Do not be self-critical and bash yourself for things you can't change, things that are part of natural aging, and don't promote to others that it's okay to do X, Y, and Z because you're this age, that age, whatever age. You are who you are in the moment. Do not train your body to lose some of its functioning when it's perfectly healthy, because your words will start eating away at that perfect health if you don't watch it. What you focus on, you get more of. Okay. And then be expressive every day as much as you can with those wonderful, wonderful words of gratitude, appreciation, forgiveness if it's necessary, and the big one, love. I mean, they've tested people's brains, and the brain's reactions to gratitude and love is huge. And good feeling chemicals. And for mental health, we actually need the good chemicals. One in particular that's necessary for mental health is dopamine. So we do want to keep our thoughts, words positive. We want to keep our awareness as constant as possible and turn things into a pleasurable experience by the words we speak. We are the words we speak. We become what we speak about. Okay. Thanks for joining me again. And I'll see you for number 3, I hope. All righty. Take care now.